Team QEH Awards 2021. Here's a taste of what's to come. Tonight, we'll recognise those people who've made a real difference in our hospital. The doctors, nurses and medical professionals who work tirelessly to care for our patients, along with the staff and volunteers working behind the scenes.
Absolute shock. You don't do this job. You don't do this job for this. You do it because you care.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Team QEH Awards 2021.
I'm so proud to be in this position of welcoming everybody to this very special event. I'm just bursting with pride at the opportunity of presenting these awards to so many worthy individuals and teams.
I'm so very, very proud of the results we've had this year, in particular our CQC report. It's a tremendous reflection on the hard work, the focus and the achievements of teams and individuals right across Team QE.
The team are absolutely proud to be nominated for this award. We are very proud of what we've achieved in terms of patient outcomes.
To be nominated just means a lot to me. It makes you realise that what you're doing is making a difference, that you're not just doing your job.
It's a huge honour. I feel privileged that staff feel so passionately that they've put me forward for an award. So yes, completely overwhelmed.
I'm so proud of them because they are a fabulous team. People would often say they were just cleaners, but actually I think if anything good has come out of the pandemic, it's that actually our staff are recognised for being part of Team QE and a really valued member of the team.
It's a complete privilege to be nominated with my colleagues. It's, completely unexpected, but really, really lovely.
I just come every day here, do my job. Thank you everyone for nominating me.
It's a tremendous feeling to be your Chief Executive and to say a huge thank you to every single one of you.
Congratulations, not just to all the nominees and eventually the winners, but to everyone in Team QEH for the most amazing contribution that you've made to patient care, and to one another. Thank you so much.
This is the Team QEH Awards 2021. Please now welcome your hosts for this evening. Our chairman, Professor Steve Barnett, and our chief executive, Caroline Shaw, CBE.
Good evening, everyone, and a very, very warm welcome to our 2021 awards evening. I'm so sorry that we're not able to all be here in person tonight. The decision to move to a virtual awards ceremony was not taken lightly, and I know many of you are extremely disappointed not to be able to be here to celebrate in person, as indeed are Caroline and myself. But unfortunately, we have rapidly rising COVID cases again in Kings Lynn and West Norfolk, and our priority must be to maximise the safety of our patients, their families, our local community and staff by doing all we can to prevent the spread of the disease, as it has been throughout the pandemic. But rest assured, this is still a celebration in recognition of all of your achievements over the last year, and I hope we have many colleagues, family members and friends joining us too, as well as our governors, our partners and our stakeholders. Our awards evening has always been hugely important and is without doubt one of the highlights of the year. But this year, it holds extra special meaning. Everyone at Team QEH has worked so hard, consistently going above and beyond in exceptionally challenging circumstances to provide the best possible care for our patients. I'm incredibly proud of Team QEH and all that we've achieved over the last year, and indeed the last 3 years, and I'm absolutely delighted that our progress was recently recognised by the Care Quality Commission. But whilst tonight is a joyous occasion, Team QEH has very sadly lost 4 very special colleagues in recent times. We remember Chrissy, Nigel, James and Faye very fondly, and they and their families are very much in our thoughts tonight. So over the next half an hour or so, we will hear many inspiring stories highlighting examples of outstanding patient care, inspirational support and leadership, excellent teamwork, and how our values of wellness, kindness, and fairness make a significant difference to the lives of our patients and their families. Thank you to the many hundreds of people, including our patients, local community, and staff, who took the time to nominate our staff and volunteers for Team QEH Awards. Our nominees were chosen because they each stand out to their colleagues and to patients, and there is no higher praise than that. Very well done to you all. I hope that you all enjoy this evening's awards ceremony. Caroline.
Thank you, Steve. And good evening, everyone. As Steve has said, holding this event again virtually was not what we wanted or planned for. But unfortunately, it is the only way that we can celebrate your fantastic achievements safely with the number of COVID cases we're experiencing at the moment. And so that is what we're going to do tonight, a virtual celebration to be able to thank each and every one of you for all that you do for our patients, their families, and for each other. I know how difficult it has been during the pandemic over the last few years, particularly with losing loved ones, including our much loved and valued colleagues. There is no doubt this has been the most challenging time in the history of the NHS. And during the same period, we have been recognised as one of the most improved trusts in the country. I couldn't be more prouder of Team QE. We are most definitely on the up, and as I regularly say, the best is yet to come. We are making fantastic progress towards our vision of being the best rural district general hospital for patients and staff experience. And this is down to all the staff and volunteers who make up Team QE. And of course to our governors, members, partners and stakeholders who provide such fantastic support to our organisation. Thank you to all from the bottom of my heart. For those of you who like to tweet, like me, we are using the hashtag Team QE Awards, so do post your comments during the awards.
So, without more ado, we have 15 special awards to present tonight. Let's get the awards started.
The Patient Safety Champion Award.
This award recognises an individual who has made an outstanding contribution to improve patient outcomes, safety or the standard of care. The nominees are Helen Paris, Specialist Physiotherapy for Women's Health; Mike Albert, Deteriorating Patient Project Lead for Critical Care Outreach; Mandy Coventry, Sister and Charge Nurse in the Cancer Unit. This is the exciting bit, Steve. Mm-hmm. And the winner is Helen Paris. Helen is passionate about her patients and supporting them with their symptoms and has been instrumental in expanding services locally for treatment. Many congratulations, Helen, much deserved.
The Clinical Team of the Year Award.
So the winner of this award has been chosen by the public. It goes to a clinical team who has gone above and beyond the call of duty and made an outstanding difference to our patients. And the nominees are the Clinical Psychology Team, the Research and Development Team, and the Speech and Language Therapy Team. And the golden envelope. And the winner is the Research and Development Team. Our Research and Development Team have been outstanding in the past year in response to the pandemic. They've recruited over 2,000 patients to clinical studies and contributed to the discovery of vital treatments for COVID-19. An amazing achievement, and it's fair to say we more than punch above our weight in this area for a small district general hospital. Many congratulations, Team R&D, for putting us firmly on the map.
The Non-Clinical Team of the Year Award.
And the next award will be presented to a team that has made an outstanding difference to colleagues by providing a support service that enables the smooth running of our trust. The nominees are the Hospital Information Systems team, the Portering team, the Domestic Service team. And the winner is Domestic Services. Well done. Our domestic service teams have played a vital role in supporting our hospital. They have gone above and beyond to ensure that the Trust has the highest level of cleanliness and have remained positive throughout the pandemic. Congratulations to every single person in our domestic services team. A real well done, and thank you.
Thank you.
The Growing Our Own Award.
So this award recognises a person in the early stages of their career who has made a notable achievement in the learning and development. And the nominees are Emma Staples, Senior Operating Department Practitioner; Shirley Cooper, Radiographer in our Radiology Department; and Carrie-Anne Davies, Resourcing Administrator in the final stages of her apprenticeship. And the winner of this award is Emma Staples. In a very short space of time, Emma has completed a top-up degree and was promoted into a more senior member of the anaesthetic team. Pretty remarkable, given that she only qualified in 2017. She's very, very highly thought of as a colleague amongst the theatre team. Very, very well done, Emma.
The Leader of the Year Award.
This is such an important award as it recognises brilliant leadership by an individual who demonstrates a positive and sustained impact on our patients, service users, carers and staff. The nominees are Joanne Burrell, Consultant Psychologist in the Clinical Psychology Department; Sally Butlin, Matron in Community Paediatrics; Kit King, Team Leader on the Neonatal Unit. And the winner is Kit King. Kit treats everyone fairly and her care and compassion to staff is absolutely outstanding. She's seen as a supportive, encouraging and approachable leader and a perfect example to Team QE. Well done, Kit.
The Behind the Scenes Award.
Every award is special, of course it is, but I think this is a particularly important award, recognising as it does the contribution of an individual who provides vital support to our frontline services. And the nominees are Claire Garrett, Medical Secretary, who also covered being a ward clerk on Stanhope Ward in the afternoon and evenings during the pandemic; Louise Wright, Service Manager; and Kelly Wells, Domestic Assistant. And the winner is Louise Wright. Louise is absolutely integral to the running of our Women and Children's Division and is the go-to person for answers and to help with solutions to any issues. Her wealth of divisional and NHS knowledge is truly exceptional, and she always goes above and beyond to help and support colleagues. Many, many congratulations, Lou.
The Inclusion Champion Award.
This is such a very, very special award. It recognises an individual who promotes equality, diversity and inclusion for both our patients and staff. The nominees are Sam Jude, Ward Manager on Feltwell Ward; Alison Lacey and Katrina Miller from our Medical Secretariat; Karen Wilson, who worked as a Family Liaison Officer during the pandemic and is now a housekeeper on Feltwell Ward. And the winner is Sam Jude. Sam has been keen to help her foster an inclusive environment and culture at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, and his roles as co-chairing of the BAME and Indian Nurses King's Lynn staff networks. He tirelessly works to champion inclusive practices throughout the Trust. Well done, Sam.
The award for outstanding achievement in education or research.
This award goes to an individual who has demonstrated exceptional dedication or creative thinking in their work to develop or improve services for our patients. And the nominees are Selman Kidwai, obstetrics consultant; Paul Bridges, practice development facilitator in our main theatres; and Tom Holmes, clinical nurse educator in our practice development team, supporting students in their clinical placements. And the winner is Salman Kidwai. Salman has a real passion for research and is a strong advocate for improving services for women's health. He is consistent, approachable, and dedicated to his role, and always strives to provide excellent care. Many, many congratulations, Salman.
The Allied Health Professional of the Year Award.
This award celebrates an exceptional member of our Allied Health Professionals team. The nominees are Ella Louise Bennin, speech and language therapist; Jules Lodge, specialist cardiorespiratory physiotherapist; Scott Ablett, specialist physiotherapist in elderly medicine and rehabilitation. And the winner is Jules Lodge. Jules' support through the pandemic has been outstanding in providing wonderful clinical support in Tilney Ward. She has an exceptional way with her patients, consistently providing outstanding care. Well done, Jules, and much deserved.
The We Listen Award.
You will all know the importance that we attach to this particular Team QEH value. And this one recognises and goes to a person who has delivered forward-thinking, quality services through listening and learning. They have made, as a result, Team QEH a much, much better place to work. And the nominees are Samantha Fisher, clinical nurse educator for corporate nursing; Tracy Fuller, research nurse; and Amanda Jane Weir, head of staff engagement and wellbeing. And the winner is Amanda Jane Weir. AJ, as she likes to be known, led the creation of new staff networks, which are beginning to bring about some real change in the organisation, change which recently was recognised by the CQC. She is seen as a walking, talking, safe space and is always smiling, always approachable, and will go beyond all expectations to make QEH a better place to work and an organisation where staff health and well-being is front and centre. I have to say as well that she's been a steady supply to me as chairman of various chocolate products. I'm particularly grateful to her for that. Many, many congratulations, AJ.
The We Act Award.
This award recognises our second team QE value. It goes to a person who has provided exceptional person-centred care throughout listening and understanding a patient's needs and then delivering care with compassion and dignity. The nominees are Christine Blake, heart failure specialist nurse in cardiology, Keith Sainsbury, bed manager, Jane Wolfe, Urogynae specialist nurse on Brancaster Ward. And the winner is Jane Wolfe. Jane started our Urogynae team and has nurtured the service to where it is today, providing excellent care to women and changing lives for the better. Well done, Jane, and huge congratulations.
The We Care Award.
So this award recognises our final and particularly important Team QEH value and has been chosen by the public. It goes to an individual who consistently displays a positive attitude towards their work, delivers outstanding patient-centred care, and strives to achieve excellent patient experience. And the nominees are Sunil Anthriyosi, Assistant Theatre Practitioner, Salman Kidwai, Obstetrics Consultant, and Danup Modandas, Gastroenterology Registrar. And the winner of this particularly important award is Salman Kidwai. Salman always goes above and beyond to ensure his patients experience the best from QEH. He tailors his care and he makes sure that patients understand the care they are receiving, have a voice, and feel safe and involved. Congratulations again, Salman, on yet another recognition of your excellence and contribution to the QEH. Thank you.
That's
The Living Our Values Outstanding Contribution Award.
Thank you. This award celebrates the outstanding contribution of an individual who delivers safe, compassionate care for our patients and their families. They will have embodied the Team QE values of we listen, we act and we care. The nominees are Trudy Taylor, Head of Information and Business Support, Sophie Hawes, Healthcare Assistant on Stanhope Ward, Nigel Kirkatia, Speciality Doctor in ENT, and the winner is Trudy Taylor. Trudy is kind, caring and flexible and is one of the go-to people in the Trust. If she doesn't have the information you need, she is always willing to find it. She cares, listens and acts and upholds all of the Trust values and consistently so. What an achievement. Well done, Trudy.
The Chairman's Award for Developing Against the Odds, a personal journey.
This has been an amazing privilege for me as the chairman to be able to select the winner of this very, very special award. Because this award recognises a member of Team QEH who succeeded in developing both professionally and personally through adversity and against the odds. And the nominees are Roger Fisher, Clinical Site Manager, Jamie Brown, Assistant Practitioner in Radiology, and Emma Brancham, Maternity Support Worker. And this special Chairman's Award goes to Roger Fisher. Roger's shown so much courage, strength, and commitment to our hospital, particularly during the pandemic. He was extremely ill with COVID at the beginning of the pandemic, but overcame it and returned to his role. He always remains positive and provides outstanding care in our hospital. Many congratulations, Roger, and thank you for all you do for your patients and for your colleagues. Well done.
The Volunteer of the Year Award.
Many of you will fondly remember John Bowden, a much-loved volunteer member of our emergency department team. John volunteered at QE for 8 years and sadly passed away last year. John always went above and beyond in his role. Nothing was too much trouble for him. He always stopped to say hello and have a chat, and always had his beaming smile. John will always be remembered for being a trusted and loyal colleague to the emergency department, as well as to all who knew him at Team QE, a friend to us all. I'm delighted to be awarding John the Volunteer of the Year Award posthumously to recognise and honour the time John gave and the significant impact he had on patients, their families and our staff. To further recognise his huge contribution over the years at the QE, I'm delighted to announce from this year our 2022 Team QE Award. This award will be renamed the John Bowden Volunteer of the Year Award. I can't think of a better way to honour, celebrate and remember John.
Thank you, Caroline. And it's now time for the last award of the evening, which is a very special and a very poignant one.
Special Recognition Award for services for the well-being of staff.
In fact, the judging panel for this award asked specifically for it to be given due to the exceptional work delivered in support of our staff during the pandemic. And this team very quickly recognised that our staff needed significant support during the pandemic. As their own clinics were cancelled, they immediately started supporting our staff by providing dedicated in-house support. And they were one of the first teams in the country to do this. They created a daily drop-in hub, going above and beyond to support our colleagues through very challenging times. And as a result of their work, we have recognised the enormous impact they've had on so many of us. We now employ a dedicated specialist to continue to provide this crucial in-house support on an ongoing basis. So it gives me enormous pleasure to announce the Special Recognition Award for services for the well-being of staff, which goes to the Clinical Psychology team.
Wow. Listening to these awards has been truly inspirational. I honestly couldn't be prouder to be your Chief Executive, and I couldn't be more proud of the dedication and commitment from staff and volunteers who all make up QE. Even though we are celebrating virtually, it is important we take time to appreciate and celebrate just how amazing Team QE is. It makes it all the more special on the back of the pandemic and our recent CQC report. Many congratulations to everyone who was nominated. To our winners and to every member of Team QE, you are one amazing team. I am delighted to announce that the nominations for 2022 are now open, and further information about how to nominate a colleague will be sent to Team QE colleagues this evening.
Thank you very much indeed, Caroline. And a few closing remarks from me. Even though we've not been able to celebrate with you all in person tonight, it's still been a very, very special event. And I think it's made even more so as it happens to be my last awards night as chairman before I leave the Trust in the weeks to come, after truly unbelievable and hugely enjoyable 3.5 years at the QEH. So thank you to all of you for making it so memorable for me and for highlighting just why Team QEH is such an amazing organisation to be part of. Many congratulations to all of our winners and to everyone nominated. I'm extremely proud of every single one of you. But before we finish, I'd like to thank the staff engagement team for their hard work in enabling these awards to take place virtually at such short notice and in quite difficult circumstances. And also our communications team for their excellent support as well. And I'd like to say a special thanks to the QEH charity and to our sponsors, supporters and volunteers for making tonight possible. And whilst Caroline and I are not going to be in the running to replace Anton Deck anytime soon, I hope we've made a reasonable fist of these awards tonight. Now, after the awards end, we're going to draw 23 raffle tickets from the finalists that would have been here in person tonight for 5 Fortnum and Mason hampers. And we haven't taken anything out of those hampers. They are complete, I understand. Yep. 3 Cartwright and Butler hampers and 15 Monica Vineda bracelets that have been kindly donated to us. The winners are going to be notified later this evening, and award and raffle prize winners will be able to collect their awards and raffle prizes from the Staff Engagement Team office next week. So finally, on behalf of Caroline and myself, thank you all for your tremendous support and your commitment, and I really do hope that you're able to enjoy the rest of your evening, even though you're probably at home and not here with us for the actual ceremony. Thank you very much indeed, and good evening.